30 Vintage Christmas Photos That Will Warm Your Heart. In Britain, King George VI and his family attended Christmas morning service at the Sandringham Estate Church in Norfolk on December 25, 1936. Pictured from left to right: King George VI, Princess Elizabeth, Princess Margaret Rose, and Queen Elizabeth. In New York, on Christmas Eve, December 24, 1946, Mrs. Frances Corliss and her daughter Chickie are loaded down with bundles after last-minute shopping at Macy's. In New York, a Christmas Eve shopper, with his daughter and a crated rocking horse, tries to hail a cab outside Macy's department store on December 24, 1946. In Skokie, Illinois, on December 19, 1949, Robert May, a Chicago advertising writer, places his hand on his creation, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, in front of his home. May invented the character in 1939 at the request of his boss for a Christmas promotion. In New York, last-minute Christmas Eve shoppers gather in front of Macy's window display on December 24, 1946. In London, the scene at Smithfield, the famous meat market, on December 23, 1962, shows shoppers at turkey auctions just days before Christmas, with reports of turkey being sold at giveaway prices. In London, on December 19, 1963, Berkshire farmer W.G. Humphreys and his wife are pictured outside 10 Downing Street before presenting a 38-pound turkey, a gift from the British Turkey Federation, to the Prime Minister. In New York, construction workers line up for pay beside the first Rockefeller Center Christmas tree in 1931. The tree became an annual tradition and a landmark, with St. Patrick's Cathedral visible in the background on Fifth Avenue. In New York, the landmark Christmas tree at Rockefeller Plaza stands out on December 26, 1947, as hardy pedestrians brave one of the heaviest winter storms in years. In New York, on December 8, 1949, skaters glide on the ice at the Rockefeller Center skating rink beneath the famed Christmas tree. In New York, a night view of the famous Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center, seen through the Channel Gardens from Fifth Avenue, in December 1961. In New York, on Christmas Day, December 25, 1979, the Christmas tree towers over the ice skating rink at Rockefeller Center. In New York, on November 16, 1984, one of the three camels from Radio City Music Hall's Christmas show takes a break to nibble on the Rockefeller Center tree as it arrives. In New York, on November 15, 1995, workers maneuver the 75-foot Norway spruce Rockefeller Center Christmas tree onto its pedestal. The tree was a gift from the Sisters of Christian Charity Convent in Mendham, New Jersey. In New York, on December 14, 1997, more than 500 tuba players performed during the 24th annual Tuba Christmas Concert on the ice at Rockefeller Center's skating rink, below a 74-foot Norway spruce. In Rome, on December 25, 1965, Pope Paul VI smiles as he holds a white lamb given to him as a Christmas gift in suburban Fidene. He celebrated Mass at the local church of Santa Felicita. In Czechoslovakia, the Christmas tree market in Kocha is seen on December 19, 1968. In London, on December 14, 1964, John, played by David Morris, Peter Pan, played by Don Adams, Wendy, played by Alison Fraser, and Michael, played by Douglas Mann, make their first flight during a rehearsal for the Christmas pantomime, Peter Pan, at the Scala Theatre. This was Adams' first time playing Peter Pan. At London's Royal Hospital, Chelsea, on December 10, 1970, Fred Shears, a 96-year-old Chelsea pensioner, uses a Sergeant Major's sword to cut the English Christmas cheeses. This tradition, dating back to 1691, began when the hospital instructed a London cheesemonger to supply pensioners with cheese from Gloucestershire at 3 pence a pound. In Japan, on December 4, 1968, shops and stalls in Asakusabashi, the central wholesale area, are overflowing with colorful Christmas decorations. While many of the decorations are made for export, there is a large domestic market as well. In Amsterdam, Netherlands, on Boxing Day, December 26, 1961, skaters take part in the traditional mill race on a frozen canal, with a picturesque windmill setting the scene. A second mill can be seen in the background. The mill races are a popular Christmas event in the Netherlands. In Paris, on December 7, 1978, the Eiffel Tower is transformed into a giant Christmas tree with lights. The view is taken from the Palais de Chaillot, with the Iéna Bridge in the foreground. In Vatican City, on December 24, 1984, a Christmas tree and nativity scene are displayed in St. Peter's Square, marking the holiday season in the heart of Christianity. In the Bavarian village of Andechs, on December 6, 1983, citizens stage a living nativity scene, commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ in Bethlehem. Despite freezing temperatures, the participants pose with animals for several hours each day in this tradition. In Bethlehem, West Bank, on Christmas Eve, December 25, 1985, thousands of pilgrims gather in Manger Square to attend High Mass and observe the Christmas celebration in the town of Christ's birth. In your Josok, on November 27, 1987, sidewalk Santas line up at Lincoln Center to kick off the Volunteers of America's annual fundraising effort. This tradition, using Santas for 80 years, includes a replica of the Statue of Liberty in the background. In New York, on November 13, 1986, animals such as camels, sheep, and donkeys are led to the stage door of Radio City Music Hall by their co-stars, the Rockettes. These animals star in the annual Christmas production at the venue. In London, Regent Street, one of the city's busiest shopping districts, is beautifully decorated for Christmas in 1989. In Vatican City, on December 25, 1995, thousands of tourists and faithful fill St. Peter's Square to witness the Pope's Urbi et Orbi blessing, delivered from the window of his apartment in the Apostolic Palace. At the foot of the obelisk, a life-size nativity scene and a giant Christmas tree are displayed. At Bondi Beach, Sydney, Australia, on December 25, 1995, thousands of Christmas revelers gather in what has become a tradition for holidaymakers from the Northern Hemisphere. Flags from the United States, England, and Canada are flown to mark territory on Australia's most famous beach. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button. Let us know which photo you like the most by commenting. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos and easy viewing. Make sure to follow our Facebook page as well. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.